Hey guys, it's Dee, and welcome to Dee's Beautiful Seeds. Thank you so much for stopping by. And today I'm going to read with you an email from Joshua, who lives in Australia. Thank you for writing me, Joshua, and I encourage all of you to send your questions, comments, thoughts to Dee's Beautiful Seeds at gmail.com. The correct spelling of it is in the description below, so make sure you check that out. Let me know what you're thinking. Okay, Joshua from Australia. My brother is homosexual, and we were raised as Christians. I believe in the teachings of the Bible predominantly, but I have struggled with the way homosexuality is viewed. A lot of people have. We live in a time where people are more accepting of this lifestyle, and I love my brother. He is 3 years younger than me. But my parents love and support him. But whenever I talk about what their thoughts on his soul salvation is, they never want to discuss it. They just say, pray for him. That's all we can do. I will never stop loving him and protecting him from people who judge, but I really wish this was more easy to talk about to the people who matter most. What do you think, Dee? Thank you for writing me in, Joshua, and kudos to you. I think it's wonderful that you love and accept your brother for who he is, because it's really interesting how we love and accept other people for things that we consider to be not godly. But yet when it comes to sexual orientation, it's hard, for us to get past our thoughts on that, because this is what our God said was and wasn't right. And there's a lot of things that we're doing in this world that isn't right. My personal thoughts on homosexuality is that it's nobody's business. I think what people do as consenting individuals is what people do. I think that we as a people have gotten way too comfortable putting limitations on each other. And unfortunately, it takes countless acts of violence to make us realize, okay, maybe we went about that the wrong way. Maybe we shouldn't have been, casting stones at this particular group of people who do something that's unfamiliar to us or that we don't want to be a part of. And this has happened over and over again in history, different cultures, just, wars. It's all about control. And I think that if we as a people start to put our focus on learning and understanding the vast possibilities of orientation, not just sexual, but the way the mind works, the body, the way the body can bend itself, the way, just different possibilities. But we're so focused on things that we can't get past. I don't like this. So how can we change it? How can we make it conform to what we're more comfortable with? And nature has revealed to us that it's everything but conforming to what's comfortable for us. We are a part of the system. And I think when we lose sight of the fact that we are not the maker of it, then we end up in more trouble than we anticipate. We're here experiencing life, not directing it, not in charge of it. And your brother's sexuality should not even be a topic of discussion amongst us who are here experiencing something that was here before we were. I can't really say how you can get your parents to want to discuss it more. I'm really big on the philosophy that you have to meet people where they are. In order for them to want to come and let you in a little bit more, you have to allow them to take the steps necessary to feel like they are getting somewhere at their own pace. And if you guys are devout and your parents, come from that firm belief that homosexuality is an abomination and, it's shunned upon and should not be something that's accepted readily, then try to appreciate the fact that they are not being negative towards him. Appreciate that, because some parents out there in the world, they won't even talk to their children. They beat them down. They try to beat the homosexuality out of them. Some people do, and it's horrible. It's horrible. But some of us are just afraid. We're afraid of what's under the veil. If this is not something that I'm used to or can't understand why, the first thing we think of is something wrong with that person. Not, okay, so this is another form of expression that life can take on. That's it. Like some flowers grow, to the side. Some stand upright. Some, they like to curl under to protect themselves. Some smell good. Some we don't think smell too good at all. Is any of that wrong or right? Once we start putting a wrong or right onto something that we can't control or don't understand, then we have failed ourselves. So, one day at a time, try your best to be patient with those who don't see the way that you see things. Everybody doesn't have that same insight and acceptable spirit. And be appreciative for where they are and that they are praying. Maybe they're praying for his salvation because of their beliefs, but at least they're praying because it means that they're looking for guidance and they're looking for answers or ways to accept something that it's hard for them to accept. And hopefully they will come around to be as accepting and open as you have become or have always been. Okay? Kudos again to you, Joshua. I think it's wonderful. Continue to show your brother love, and I hope that you got something out of my beautiful seeds. Take care.